by Flanagan.
Nice face-off win there. That got right back where he wanted it. I think they discussed that one in the locker room.
Oh yeah. He'll do it again. Nice, another face-off win by Robinson. And Creek comes away with the puck. Space in the neutral zone, 41. Drop pass to Keenan.
Yep.
Keenan over to the right side. And Tiftiction comes away with it. This is dangerous. Here comes Mark Tiftiction, and the defenseman loses a stick, cutting back. Here's Liam Robinson. Shot.
Oh, not
off of the skate of Jacob Keenan, and Eli Beck will put a low shot on net. And that took a weird deflection. There was some open net. Stretch pass just hops over the stick of Creek player, and Tiftiction gets there first. Puck kept in. Pearson Wiedemeyer pokes it out, and here's Liam Robinson. And that puck bounces to the side. Creek will regroup, trying to find the stretch pass. That takes a bounce off of the stick of Eli Beck, and Creek has a 2-on-1.
Oh, nice job. Sacrificing the body to help out your keeper.
And Tiftiction takes a slip into the boards, but he's fine. That puck bounces off Liam Robinson, trying to poke it out of the zone. 7 minutes left in the second period.
How?
And I don't know.
I'm not sure how that one worked, but we'll go with it. No problem. Raiders playing nice and tough.
Wiedemeyer for Eli Beck. Nice move. Eli Beck had an assist on the overtime winner last time the Raiders played Creek.
That was long.
And Raiders just about done with this power play. Unable to capitalize. And it's still a tie game. And Eli Beck actually had the goal, the OT winning goal.
Yes.
2-on-1 shot.
Mr. Snow with the save.
And
my goodness. Oh, come on, gentlemen.
And that's Connor Bostic, who fell at the blue line there and was pushed down, I believe, by Ryder Worth. And Connor Bostic getting into it, and looks like he's going to get a penalty there for hands up. Raiders saw the hands up, and
my goodness.
You know,
my goodness.
Sometimes the refs don't call the initial penalty, but they call the retaliatory one. And Raiders will go to the penalty kill. Connor Bostic.
Can't say I agree, but it's all right. We'll keep it rolling. The Raiders will make do.
Raiders have been strong on the penalty kill. I think they're 2 for 2.
I think the coaches are arguing that one as well.
There was definitely a missed call on Creek. Raiders set up the box, and Creek will go to work.
There you go, Matthew. Way to be in the lane.
Creek trying to thread the needle, and Matthew Back has got in the lane, and Creek will move it around. Here's a shot off the post.
Goalie's best friend.
Back to the top. Another low shot, and that one goes in. Creek scores and takes the lead. Funny bounce up high, and so that's Gavin Clay that knocks the puck in.
Just
got a message saying they lost the feed. Sorry, just got a message saying they lost the feed.
Gavin Clay puts it in for the Bruins, and Cherry Creek Bruins lead 2-1. And that was Gavin Clay, who was injured earlier in this game, so he comes back and puts the Bruins up. That shot was blocked by Miles Gunlock, and Holden Ambrosio trying to chip the puck out of the zone. Succeeds in doing so, but Creek dumps it back deep, and Henry Snow plays the puck to the side for Fisher Cox, fumbling the puck, and dangerously that one almost lands in the net.
Dangerous territory.
Holden Ambrosio, good recovery here by the Raiders, and loose puck for Christopher Smith taking it up. Smith trying to center for Holden Ambrosio.
Oh.
Loose puck there is, this time the Creek goalie fumbled the puck, and we got some slippery play. There are 25 seconds left on the penalty, and here's a pass in the slot. Bounces out to the right side, and Christopher Smith will get the body there. Creek has some room here and some extracurricular going on in front of the net. Here's 41 with the shot. Deflection in front. Good save by Henry Snow. Another shot blocked there by River Nowlin, and they'll try to send the puck out, and Holden Ambrosio has some space here on a rush. One-on-one shot. Blocker save by Flanagan, and a good keep there by Matthew Backus. And I actually think their player took the worst. Here's a hook, and
oh, come on, my goodness.
Pasalia, top of the circle, shot off of the post. Rebound was there for August Berglund. And
nope. All right, we traded. That was a clear trade there.
Refs elect to miss a couple of calls there to compensate. 3 minutes left in the second period. Creek leads by 1. Creek with a rush here. A shot saved by Henry Snow. Elizabeth Bale behind the net. A shot again saved by the pad of Henry Snow.
Nice clearance, Miss Bale. We'll get it out of there.
Puck leaves the zone, and Creek will regroup.
That red line sniper's been active today.
Here's August Berglund trying to find Pasalia in front of the net. And then here's a nice move by Creek, a pass across and off the stick of River Nowlin, and Fisher Cox will collect it behind the net. Takes it himself. Hit hard. He'll get up. In the middle, that's played up to Pearson Wiedemeyer. That puck will get to the red line, but Henry Simmons will get there first. Icing waved off. 10:42 left in the third period. Pearson Wiedemeyer fishing for the puck. Eli Beck, River Nowlin trying to find a play in the slot.
Trying to thread the needle there.
And Creek picks it off and comes the other way.
There we go.
Eli Beck is going to go to the box here for a trip.
Oh my goodness.
Gets his stick caught up in the skates behind the net, and Raiders will go to the penalty kill once again.
I'm not sure it was the stick. I think it was the mermaid's tail there on the Starbucks coffee sign there.
We could all use some of that right now. So Raiders will go to the penalty kill once again, which, despite the challenges here in the past few minutes, the penalty kill has been strong in this game.
Very strong.
And Christopher Smith will start it off. Wins the face-off back, but Bruins get there first.
There you go, Matthew.
Matthew Backus looking for some physical action in the corner, and Solomon Kim puts the cross. Here's Keenan with the shot.
Mr. Snow prepared as usual.
Back over to Kim. Kim with a low shot. And the rebound almost finds Kim. Christopher Smith trying to get a stick on it. Keenan with a shot, and here's going to be another penalty.
Both of them.
And
we got to stop with the retaliating, gentlemen. It hurts us more than it helps us. Matthew.
And talking to the refs don't help much either, and so we will see a matching penalty here. It's going to be Matthew Backus and Solomon Kim both going to the box, and we will remain 5-on-4.
2 and 10 for both, nothing on the board. That's the game for Mr. Backus.
So Matthew Back is done for the day.
Oh.
And to a fan's point, we are now left with just 2 D pairings. As Matthew Backus is heading out for the morning.
Should be a delay a game bench minor, but
we are down to Fisher Cox, Mark Tiftiction, Eli Beck, and River Nowlin, our 4 defensemen.
okay, that's the other penalty. Okay, good. Oh, wait.
And so we
4 on 4. Wait.
5 on 4. I don't know
How's that math work?
I don't know what's going on with the clock, but
That should be 5 on 5. Should be 5 on 5. 5 on 5.
well, I think we still have the penalty kill from earlier. Unless did Creek get a extra for that?
Yeah. They got
What was the call?
I think it was a bench minor because they didn't put the second player in the box.
I see.
But we'll see. And the last penalty was called on Creek, so he is correct in bringing the faceoff into their zone. But it should be 4 on 4. It should not be 5 on.
Right.
There should be no.
We got 4s. And so we'll still be Christopher Smith, Miles Gunlock, and Fisher Cox.
Yeah.
And Mark Tiftiction.
There we go.
So Christopher Smith steps to the dot. Wins it back to Cox. Shot. Glove down.
You don't get 3 for going over, but.
You wish.
Yeah, I take that every day.
Smith wins it again. This time turned over quickly, and the great back check by Tiftiction. Tiftiction with speed. But Creek gets a stick on the puck, and Christopher Smith in on the forecheck.
Might be a little 4 corner stretching it out here. Let's see how this goes.
Fisher Cox had room and dumped it deep.
Just got a change there.
Just about 9 minutes. Holden Ambrosio steps on the ice, gets the puck. Still with it. Still with it. Holden and Fisher Cox will go D to D. Tiftiction has a man on him.
Ooh,
Cuts back, good move.
Lays him in
And
the
he's
snow.
building up speed on the right side with speed. Tiftiction shot deflected out of play.
Out of play.
But boy, what a sequence there as Mark Tiftiction starts from the D zone and goes end to end. Starting with a beautiful cutback move, and then he just built up the speed and took the bodies as they came, and Holden Ambrosio will step to the dot.
So it looks like we'll have about a 34-second power play once this first 2 expire from the Backus penalty.
Holden Ambrosio has Elizabeth Bale as his wing partner, and
Nice check.
River Nowlin steps up. Elizabeth Bale lifting the stick.
Nice
Shot
save by Mr. Snow.
there by Gavin Clay. Excuse me, that was Jacob Keenan. Once again denied by Snow. Good step up there by Pearson Wiedenmeyer. Trying to find August Berglund. August Berglund hit hard there. Hands up, no call. Henry Snow plays it behind the net. Raiders have lots of time and space here. River Nowlin building up speed. He has Holden Ambrosio. River Nowlin gets to the puck first in front, trying to find Ambrosio. August Berglund at the top of the circles there. Creek clears the puck. No icing. Penalty expired. Pearson Wiedemeyer puts it up off the boards. And Here comes Creek's shot, saved into the chest of Henry Snow.
Mr. Snow handling them today.
7 minutes and 25 seconds left in the game.
Well, plenty of time to get two. I think a couple of these forwards are due, so let's see what we can get going here.
We have Pierce Brenner taking the face off. Creek puts it behind the net.
Nice hit
Physical
by
hit
Mr.
by
Brown.
Charlie Brown up for Connor Bostic. That lands on net. Connor Bostic hustling. Bruins breaking out of their own zone. Here they are, neutral ice. Tiftiction puts it up. Ryder Worth keeps it in.
Dodges the check, too. That was a nice move by Mark there. Using his head.
Eli Beck bounces it off the boards. Pierce Brenner. And that puck just passed by his stick. Connor Bostic building up speed. He has Charlie Brown in front. Shot saved by Flanagan, and Creek will try to break out. Bruins pass stopped by Fisher Cox.
My goodness.
Stick wrapped around the head of Fisher Cox, no call. Liam Robinson building up speed as he tries to leave the zone. Here's Charlie Brown. Brown, top of the circles, nice move, cuts back. Here's Charlie Brown through the feet, shot up high. But a nice play by Charlie Brown. He looks for his second of the game.
My goodness. I'm not sure how that one.
No icing.
Yeah.
Icing waved off, and River Nellen will try to break out.
The ref signaled a tip, and I'm kind of interested to see where that may have been tipped.
Tip up high. Don't know how that's not a penalty. Is
blow the whistle
hit to the head. And
wow. I'm sorry, folks. I don't like to see our kids get hurt, and when they stop the whistle for Cherry Creek and don't do that for us, I just have a little problem with that.
That was Henry Simmons who took a elbow to the head, and we play on.
26.
Liam Robinson stepping up for Henry Simmons there. In front, there's a chance, and stopped in the slot there. Bruins number 28, and Creek with speed, dumps it deep. Pops over the stick of Henry Snow, who's still had plenty of action. He's had a strong game, top of the circles, and Pearson Wiedenmeyer trying to break the puck out, getting hooked, trying to do so.
No, yeah, my hands were not in the prayer position there.
Here's a chance in front, save by Henry Snow.
Cleared by the Raiders.
Perfectly.
Perfectly.
Clear it. Jacob Keenan had a look there. Here come the Bruins. Good step up there by Miles Gunlock. And a hit up high on Christopher Smith. The refs have put the whistles away, and they're letting the boys play, which is only okay to a certain degree. You don't want to see anyone getting hurt, and we've already seen that enough in this game. Pass in front, and here comes Tiftiction with speed, flying on the outside, protecting the puck, hit hard on the boards, still in front, shot, in front, scores!
Yeah, baby!
And we have an injury again on the ice, but that was Miles Gunlock.
Plenty of time.
Injured player for Creek gets off the ice, and Miles Gunlock puts away his first goal as a Raider.
Yeah. Miles played with a number of these boys at DU Junior Pioneer program. Most recently at Arapahoe.
Miles Gunlock with his first goal and second point in the season.
Oh, we're getting a change.
Had an assist against Valor on Thursday. Liam Robinson steps to the dot and
didn't win that one.
no face-off win, but Raiders with possession now. Liam Robinson pokes it forward and gains some speed. Getting in on the forecheck shot. And that was Henry Simmons, who appears to be okay after the hit. Ducking down, here's a chance in front.
Somebody
Henry
help that
Snow.
goalie get his twig back.
Henry Snow loses his stick. Pearson Wiedemeyer battling for the puck. Here's Liam Robinson free with it. Shot blocked. And Creek will aim to break it out again. Liam Robinson keeps the puck in the zone, not offside. Wiedemeyer. And on the forecheck, and Raiders are still offside here. Or maybe they're not.
I thought there was a penalty. They pulled the goalie.
Henry Snow is out of his net, and Raiders have an extra attacker. River Nowlin puts it puck deep. Connor Bostic on the forecheck. Battling for it near corner. River Nowlin's in there. Connor Bostic. Puck loose. And Holden Ambrosio gets
Takes
in front
the
of
right
that.
angle. That was a good angle by Holden there.
Fisher Cox with the puck. He's got time. Step up by Creek, and August Berglund will dump it deep. We got 1:47 left in the third period. Raiders down by 1.
The goalie
empty.
The goalie just pulled down Berglund.
River Nowlin with the puck, handcuffed, makes the right play, sends it the length of the ice, and no icing. Holden Ambrosio, deflection. He had Connor Bostic in front. 1:24 left in the third period, and
nope.
This one goes wide of the net. That's icing, and the Raiders will get an offensive zone face-off in prime time. The Raiders take a timeout. And after a couple of interesting turns of events, we have a 4-3 hockey game. And it was Miles Gunlock.
Yes, Miles Gunlock with the goal.
With his first Raider goal, and gets the Raiders one step closer to tying this thing up. We got some heavy bass boost right now.
Yes.
Nothing better to wake us up this morning.
Yeah, that'll get our brains vibrating. One of those locker rooms is just rocking down there.
So we have 1 minute and 19 seconds left in the third period. Plenty of time.
Plenty of time. I think we're going to see Coach reach into the bag of tricks. What do you think he's got in there, Liam? You know him well.
I can almost guarantee you Mark Tiftition will be on the ice. Charlie Brown calls the chant, and he will be one of the
Mr. Snow stays on the bench. They're going to go with 6 again.
So we have Liam Robinson taking the faceoff, and he has been very strong on faceoffs today.
I think we're going to see.
I see Pearson Wiedemeyer.
Yeah.
Pierce Brenner.
Is that Charlie Brown on the edge there?
I believe so. That is Charlie Brown near side.
Yep.
I think that's Fisher Cox on the right, and then we have Mark Tiftition.
Right to the boards.
And Creek brings the puck around. Charlie Brown with it, trying to send it across to Liam Robinson. It makes it. And here's Pearson Wiedemeyer behind the net, bodied off the puck. Good job by Charlie Brown to step up and help out. Charlie Brown. We have less than a minute left on the clock now.
Yeah, we got to start moving the puck, gentlemen.
Charlie Brown and Liam Robinson in. Back
there
to the
you go.
point. Here's Pierce Brenner. Shot!
Oh.
Just wide of the net, and Mark Tiftiction.
Oh, a little reverse there
In
from
front.
Mr. Tiftiction.
That was a chance for Fisher Cox in front of the net. Defenseman Fisher Cox stepping in. Liam Robinson hit on the boards, kept in.
That's from
by
behind.
Pierce Brenner. Interfered with a little bit there for his efforts. And it's going to be a hand pass on Pierce Brenner.
He saw the hand pass.
He saw the hand pass, but not the hit.
Saw the
Either
hand
way,
pass.
25 seconds left, and it looks like the Raiders are going to keep the net empty.
Yep.
Same 6 players out on the ice. Liam Robinson. Jacob Keenan being told to keep his distance from Wiedemeyer.
There you go.
Face off one to the side for Pearson Wiedemeyer. Back for Pierce Brenner. Onside. Fisher Cox entering the zone. Puck hops over the stick of Tiftiction. Tiftiction, excuse me. Puck just bounces off the post, and
I got to tell you.
Tiftiction, and that goes in.
That was an own.
Tiftiction was
that was an own goal, I think.
Diving for a save there, but
no goal. He's shaking his head. No goal.
The clock runs out, and either way, the Raiders are going to.
I think is he? No, he's not. I thought he was giving us 2 more seconds, but
the Raiders are going to lose 4-3, maybe 5-3.
Yeah.
I think that puck may have gone in after the buzzer, but either way,
no.
A strong effort
My
from
sign
the boys.
language skills are not very good here.
This squad will be back tomorrow at 8 a.m. They will be up against Fairmont Schools. Until then, varsity plays later today, 4:35 against the PSD Stars. And so the Raiders will look to bounce back after a couple of losses.
Yeah.
But until then, Brian, thank you for joining me.
Absolutely, Liam.
And thank you again to the Brenner family for sponsoring the broadcast. Thank you to Shaw Hockey Productions, as always. And, yeah, we will see you all next time.
Yes, see you next time. Go Raiders.
How are you doing? Tom. Gotcha. Awesome. Do you know how this works? Actually, I can do it for you. Yeah. Who's up? Who's up? I'm gonna do it live. So, simple slider, but yes. Exactly. bullets start rolling. They go vocal cords. Right. I had a few drinks last night too, which doesn't help. This rink is pretty bad because it's so, there's not a lot of free air in here.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Ice Ranch in Littleton, Colorado. for game 2 of the Screaming Eagles fall season. Sunny, 80 degrees, Labor Day weekend, barbecues. That all spells hockey. Going to have a little bit of a adjusted lineup here today. We're down a few players. Looks like Coach Gwozdecki is going to start with Max Sutter, Landon Green, and Bauer Bodine. Playing the artist normally known as Pooter Norco. And here we go. Out there on D, we have Zeke Hedden. That puck goes back to Mackinnon, number 6. Returning for his sophomore season, had a great national championship run as a freshman last year. Mackinnon controls, indirect to Green. Mackinnon tries to hit Green. That's going to go for an early icing here. A little too much cheese on that hot dog. Going to get an early change here. Going to bring out the heavyweights here. Lucas Scott, Connor Politi, centered by J.D. Packard, new to the team this year. Got Jackson King out there on D, and this is Eddie Chen. Eddie works it up and out. Politi in pursuit. Lucas Scott swipes at it. Nice poke check by Packard. Packard gathers over to King. Eddie Chen, indirect. Lucas Scott can't connect. Puck's going to end up back in our zone. Pooter with it. Tosses it around. King. Back towards Scott. He'll battle. Chips it ahead. Packard gloves it down. Puts it into Chen's feet. Can't escape the zone. King with it. Battling. Politi comes down to support. Stick handles by one man, escapes another, and it's going to take an icing, and Screaming Eagles are going to regroup. They had a pretty wild one Thursday night. A lot of things I saw that I liked out of the Screaming Eagles. Got a lot of young guys, a lot of good skaters, plenty of skill. Just need to sort out our lines and start connecting on passes and that type of thing. Got Fisher out there with Austin Donaldson. I got Maddox Charles battling in the corner. He's flanked. He's playing center today. He's flanked by his brother Dawson. And Hoyt Sorensen, 22, playing left wing. Sorensen breaking in. Tries to make a nice move. Puck ends up down in the corner. Good pursuit by the Charleses. Maddox in front. They're battling. Puck's loose. Pooter pokes it away. Donaldson tries to hit Fisher just a little bit offline. So we'll regroup. Sorensen with it. Feeds Charles. Just can't quite connect. Here's Dawson Charles. Gives it over to Sorensen, and I think we're going to get a trip here. A cross check. Maddox Charles heading to the box for cross-check. My contract does not allow me to comment on calls by the officials, so I won't. So here we go. Screaming Eagles back on their heels a little bit. First 3 minutes of the game here. Looks like Landon Green, Lucas Scott, Zeke Hedden, and Jack Mackinnon out here to kill this penalty. Pooter's working it around. Shot, crossbar. Fortunate bounce there for the Eagles. Puck mishandled. Back comes Pooter. Mackinnon slides it around. Landon Green should have time to gather and clear, and he does. Lucas Scott chasing hard, putting a little pressure. Lucas will back off now. They're going to try to wall Pooter off, but 21 does a nice job of breaking the pressure, stepping to the middle and entering the zone, but does a nice job of missing the net and clearing the puck for us. Landon Green in hot pursuit. Connor Politi out here now on the kill, along with Eddie Chen, Jackson King. King's going to get there, tries to clear. Nice play at the point by Pooter. Dumps it in deep. Eddie Chen will battle, hammers it around but not out. Pooter sets their play. Nice block by Eddie Chen. Good composure by King to take a look, see what he's got, and clear it. Politi down in pursuit. He's got help. Number 12, Bauer Bodine out there killing this penalty as well. Good save. That's number 1, Landon Reichenbach in net today. Started Thursday's game as well and had a good game. Have some youth in the pipes here for the Screaming Eagles this year. Probably be a little bit of an adjustment to pace for both of these young goalies, but Landon handled it great on Thursday. Bodine battling. Elijah Fisher back out. He clears it up. And that'll do it for the penalty. Maddox Charles in pursuit. He's got Sorensen and Bodine out there with him. Maddox gathers. Has the puck stolen. We got some numbers for Pooter. Nice poke check by Fisher to break that up. Donaldson wraps it around. Sorensen with it, surveys. Had Maddox up ice, but had to get it through 2 Pooter players and couldn't quite get there. Now we get a stoppage here. I didn't see, but I can imagine either hand pass, high stick, something of that nature. All right, Lucas Scott, Packard, Politi, Fisher, and Donaldson. Donaldson with it. Tries to go D to D. That pass is deflected. Politi tries to bank it up. Gathered in by Norco. Fisher takes some body. And Screaming Eagles toss it. They're going to say no icing, and Politi's in pursuit. Packard with some body. Lucas Scott on his man. Mackinnon fires it back in on net. Valor will go for a change. Got Bodine now. Applying pressure. Max Sutter. Landon Green. Nice job by Sutter there. Intercept. Bodine skating well. Works the puck in deep. Green in pursuit. He gathers. Got Hedden there, number 5, out there on the point. Out with Mackinnon. Sutter battles. Green gathers. Loses it for a minute. Gets it back. And Pooter able to take the puck back and break out. Physical D there by Mackinnon. Might have gotten away with one. We'll take it. Max Sutter going back to gather the puck. And now we're going to get a call. Looks like Hedden got banged up. His left leg's looking like maybe he got tangled and twisted. I did not see the play. But he's making his way off, not putting a whole lot of weight on that left leg. I believe he's a freshman. Hopefully the power of the 15-year-old body will take over here and it'll just hurt for a little while. If that happened to me, it'd be a bigger issue. Hopefully it's not. Maddox Charles centering. So he's got Dawson with him and Sorensen. So Charles brothers with Sorensen. Dawson Charles tries to work a little one-on-one. Sorensen was in pursuit. Jackson King tries to handle it at the point, and it deflects off his glove into the Pooter bench. Eddie Chen. Jackson King playing D right now with the Maddox Charles line. Pooter wins the draw, but gathered in by Ballard. Eddie Chen fires it into the corner. Hot pursuit, 2 men charging in. Maddox gathers it, tries to work it to the front of the net. He's got all 3, got his 2 line mates down there with him. Sorensen comes out with it. Nice little one-on-one move, finds Maddox. He's got Jackson King creeping in, couldn't quite connect. Maddox has it again, tries to walk around 1 man, can't. Good pressure here by this line. Eddie Chen whacks it up the boards. Dawson Charles has it, slides it to Sorensen, they work it in. Still battling. Dawson knocks his man down. Maddox has it. Tries to connect with Fisher. Pooter did a good job of recognizing the defenseman breaking in and covered that up. D to Chen. Beats his man. Finds Lucas Scott off the bench. That puck explodes off his stick. Pooter gathers. Eddie Chen takes some contact. Lucas Scott looks for the big hit. Got enough to separate the man from the puck, and back come the Eagles. Donaldson can't connect with Scott. Packard gathers. Scott, closest man to the puck. Politi takes a little bit of man, but puck gets cleared. Donaldson reverses to Fisher, back to Donaldson. It's Bauer Bodine, number 12, trying to clear it up the left wing boards. Unable to do so, and Landon will take a face off, give Valor a chance to, give the Eagles a chance to finish their change. Get fresh bodies out there. Bodine, Sutter, Green, King, and Mackinnon on the D. Mackinnon rides his man nicely to the corner. Rides another guy into the corner, freezes the play. King and Green in there digging, trying to outnumber the other team and come away with it, and they do. King looks for an indirect. That's going to go for an icing. Like the idea. A little too much juice. Ideally there, maybe you flip the puck, take a little heat off it, and set up a race for Bodine, see if he can outskate the Pooter D and shake loose, but no luck. King with it. Green. Can't connect with Sutter or Bodine. King, nice job riding his guy off, taking body. Good support in there from Mackinnon. Sutter with it, he gets hooked a little bit. Mackinnon with it now. Angles it up. Pooter's gonna dump it back in. They regroup. King to Green. Green surveys, finds some open ice, works it out. Can't connect. Screaming Eagles a little out of sorts here. Get the legs going. They'll start settling down and finding each other. Here comes Sutter. He's got some space. He's got Bodine with him. And Green. Bodine takes a rip. Deflected wide. A good opportunity there for the Screaming Eagles. Eddie Chen swipes at it. Puck's going to land on Donaldson's stick. Donaldson reverses. He's got Dawson Charles, who surveys the ice, finds a nice lane. Got Sorensen, takes a hit, keeps going. No worries there. Dawson Charles tries to fire it through traffic, had Maddox in front screening. Good hustle on the back check by Dawson. Pooter fires it up over the goal. Maddox Charles feathers it around. Sorensen. It's Eddie Chen out there throwing his weight around as usual. Oh, nifty play there. Sorensen with a nice little kick. Taps it right to his center. Maddox Charles fires across to Dawson. Dawson tries a one-timer, gets good wood on it, but it's blocked by Pooter. That was a nice play. Big hit right below me here by Fisher. Crowd reacts. Lucas Scott works it in. So we got Fisher, Mackinnon. Now you got Scott, Packard, and Politi out there, the heavyweight senior line here. I think Packard's a senior. Have to do some research, but I know Politi and Scott are. Mackinnon battling behind the net. Politi tries to work it up, throwing his weight around. Mackinnon just levels a guy, comes away with the puck. That's awesome. Politi can't quite handle it. A lot of pressure trying to force it up the side there. Sometimes you just got to muck it up and out. That's what we're trying to do. Pooter throws a hoper to the middle. That's picked off. Struggling to clear here. Pooter's offside. They don't know it. So that's going to get a whistle and a face-off and a chance for Valor to regroup. We're close. Excuse me, Screaming Eagles. Eagles are just missing on some passes. We're, firing it up the boards a lot, which early in the game until you found your hands and you're feeling comfortable, that's a safe play. I expect as the game settles down, we'll start finding each other's sticks here and connecting on our passes a little more. King wheels it around. Sorensen, Bodine finds Landon Green, who takes a big hit. He pops back up. He's a hockey player. Sutter in pursuit. He's out there with Bodine and Green. Eddie Chen hammers it deep. Green in pursuit. He's offside, so we're going to get another whistle and a face-off. Well, I'm not going to lie, we're getting some preseason vibes out of this contest so far, but that's all right. Game 2, it's Labor Day weekend. It's an adjustment for everybody. Maddox Charles, Sorensen, Dawson Charles, Fisher and Donaldson on the point. By all accounts, Donaldson, a very popular senior locker room guy. I know he was a standout for the JV squad last year and captain, and as I said, by all accounts, parents, kids, great kid, exactly the kind of kid you want to have in your locker room. It's good to see him out here. I know that the boys were pretty excited to see him break through and make the squad this year. So there's an icing. Coach Gwozdecki going to change him up. He's coming back to the Packard, Politi, Scott line. Eddie Chen, Jack Mackinnon. Got 4 returning national championship players on the ice right now. Hopefully we can put something together here. Packard hustling hard, digging for the puck. Not too familiar with his game, but from what I've heard, he's a really hard worker, gritty player, likes to get physical. Not an ounce of fear in his game is the scouting report there. Former Littleton Hawk, I believe. Fair amount of experience in playing a grittier Central States hockey game. Okay, here comes Sutter. Green, Bodine, Mackinnon and Chen. I've not seen Hedenbach. I was hopeful we'd see him pop back out there quickly. Try to get an update there. Check with my producer, see if I can get some info. Shot through, nice save. Reichenbach saves it, sticks it to himself. Good rebound control. Don't want to leave anything to chance there. Feel like if the Eagles can get through this period, get a chance to regroup, start getting tape to tape with their passes, maybe step up their forecheck a little bit, start to tilt this thing back in the Eagles' favor. Maddox Charles, nice pass. Sorensen skating up. He's got Dawson Charles looking for a feed through the middle. Good job by the D there. Jackson King flips it up off a stick. Sorensen in hot pursuit. King again. Having a nice start to this game. Seems to be all over the place out here. Nicely kept in by King. Pooter able to work it out. That's Elijah Fisher. Maddox gathers, got some space. This could be good. Just misses top right. Oh, he had that one. Just sailed over the crossbar. Fisher looks for Charles. Fans for momentarily regathers it. Pooter's going to dump it out. That's going to be played by Landon. King, great pass up to Charles. That puck deflects to Lucas Scott, who hits Connor Politi, who does a great job of possessing the puck in the middle of the ice in traffic. Lucas Scott ends up down on the ice, but does a nice job, kicks it back to Chen for a shot, just missed the corner. Packard sends it to the net front, nothing done. Eddie Chen keeps it in. Packard takes a big hit, slow to get up. Delayed offsides, and back comes Pooter. Connor Politi tries to force his man wide. Nice cutback by 16. Eddie Chen closest to it. Possesses, reverses. Tries to hit Donaldson through the feet. Politi with it. Redirects around to Scott. Lucas Scott wisely flips it out. Smart play there. Flips it out on his backhand. Gets some fresh legs. Like that play there by Lucas. Having trouble getting passes, tape to tape, clean breakouts. Good composure by the senior there to just recognize he was under a lot of pressure. And does a nice job with a high backhand flip, which in and of itself is not easy to do. Jackson King, Jack McKidoo. McKidoo rides his man out. Sutter steps in, steals the puck. He's got Green, elects to go one-on-one. McKidoo, good support to get the puck in deep. Green battles. He had Boudin, just unable to gather the puck quite in enough time to get it to him clean. Boudin with good speed on the forecheck. Here's an opportunity. Green tries to slide it to Boudin. They can't quite connect. And here comes a chance for Pooter. Great save. And another. Another great save. And then Pooter just slams our goalie out of the crease. Nobody saw it. Ref wondering what happened. Yeah, you don't see everything. But yeah, that was the Pooter player just skated right into the back of Reichenbach and shoved him 5 feet out of the cage. But 3 beautiful saves there from the freshman. First one in particular on that 2-on-1. He played the shot the whole way. Nice job by the defenseman to take away the pass, cut down on the angle, and made it a winnable situation for Landon. So that's awesome to see. And this is not a good sign. They're escorting, heading back to the locker room. No skate on his left foot. That stinks. Liked what I saw out of Hedden in tryouts. Physical, gritty, plays Plays with a little bit of grit out there. I saw multiple times during tryouts where he was stepping up and trying to play the body on kids 3 years older than him and succeeding. So, not good. Hopefully we're looking at a sprain and nothing more, but we'll have to see. Well, looking at my lineup card, give you an idea of the new players. We've got Landon Reichenbach as a goalie. Obviously just saw him have a great first period. Several awesome saves. Seems to have gotten his feet wet Thursday, and now he looks pretty darn strong here. Austin Donaldson, talked about him. Breakthrough from JV. Zeke Hedden, the young man who just limped off. I believe he's a freshman. Again, really like what I was seeing there. Jackson King had a cup of coffee a few times last year with the top team, and he's here to stay and playing great so far this morning. J.D. Packard, former club standout here with Littleton Hawks, and worked his way into the lineup and doing great. Bauer Bodine, I believe he's a sophomore. I'm not sure of his background, but that's number 12. And then Max Sutter, JV standout. Dawson Charles, the fourth in the distinguished line of Charleses. And then Hoyt Sorensen, former Colorado Thunderbird, AAA. And then Lucas Jordan, sophomore goalie, number 33, brother of Ethan Jordan from last year's team. Here we go, period 2 underway. Pooter works it in, flips it over Jackson King. Eddie Chen gathers, collects, fires up the boards, nobody home. Maddox has it, chips it up to Sorensen with a head of steam. He's got some room. Goes forehand, backhand, decent job by Pooter to ride him off. Sorensen battles, got help from Maddox. Maddox flips it to Sorensen. Dawson Charles helps out. Battling, Maddox steps out. Lets his two younger line mates battle it out. Sorensen finds Maddox. Oh, great opportunity, great save. So good work by Dawson Charles and Sorensen. Digging hard along the end board. Sorensen finally able to gather and makes a nice pass to Maddox, who does a 360 spin, fires it low left corner, but goalie's up to the task. Packard, Politi, and Lucas Scott. Like what I saw out of this line Thursday. There's a good opportunity. Nobody can find it, but Politi directed it right through traffic. So bouncing puck. Pooter has speed. Mackinnon and Fisher have a difficult time gathering, and the Pooter forwards kind of overwhelmed them, gathered the puck, and were able to look like sneak it 5-hole there. Here's the replay. So that's tough. Smart play sometimes to throw it in the D-man's feet. Looks like Mackinnon tried to tip it to Fisher. Puck bounced away, and Pooter had speed and able to bounce on that opportunity. So here comes Pooter trying to work it in deep. Play not offsides. Fisher goes in, takes a little bit of body, directs it up to Politi, knocks his man down, which creates room for Fisher. Fisher tries some sauce, like the idea, just a little strong. Mackinnon playing it physical, knocks his man down. Fisher, a lot of ice. Strange time to change for Pooter. See if we can make him pay. And Politi tries to slap it towards net. He had Fisher breaking down, but puck's up and out. Gonna get a reset here. Charles, Sorensen, Chen, and Donaldson. 15:02 to go in the second. 1-0 Pooter. Maddox Charles on the faceoff, wins it momentarily. Good job by Sorensen. and Dawson Charles to create some pressure, but Pooter able to escape. Eddie Chen tips it forward. Chen with it. Chips it up the boards, but give Pooter some credit here. Their legs are working pretty hard this morning, putting a lot of heat on. Chen tries to throw it up, create a footlet race for Sorensen, but just a little too strong. Face off to Landon Reichenbach's left. Be Maddox Charles on the draw. Lucas Scott joins him. Eddie Chen looking for some body, gets it. Donaldson out there, Maddox Charles, still Dawson, and Lucas Scott. So Sorensen changed out there. Eddie tries to connect, can't. Gets tripped up. Maddox looking for Dawson, and elects to take the icing and regroup, finish the change, relieve some pressure. Well, Screaming Eagles still on their heels a little bit. Had some chances. Like to see them get their feet moving. When the puck's not bouncing your way and you're not connecting on passes and your game feels a little off, the answer to that is always your feet. Take away time and space, hustle, work hard, and the puck will start going your way, and your passes will start to connect, and you'll start living in the other team's zone more. That's how you change momentum. Let's see if we can get it done. There's Green with Sutter, Sorensen. Green pressuring, chips it ahead. Sorensen with it. Nice little spin move to escape pressure. Finds Green. Good work on the cycle here. Let's see if we can get something going. Here's McKidoo. He's got King with him. McKidoo elects to shoot, but blocked down nicely by Pooter, and they're going to come back. Valor with good numbers back. Nice play by McKidoo to run him off into the boards. Eliminate that chance. Dangerous play here. Valor comes back to net front, give their goalie support, and they're able to hold on and get a whistle. Looks like the net came off. Well, usually the Screaming Eagles hustle and get back. You've got numbers back. It becomes significantly harder to score on a rush when the other team's working hard to get back into their zone, and that's what we saw right there. Pooter controls the draw. Reichenbach will take a face-off on a fairly harmless flip-in from the right D. Maddox Charles. Dawson Charles. Got Fisher out there. Austin Donaldson and Connor Politi on the right. There's a dangerous play. Politi shoved head first into the boards by Pooter number 5. Refs did not deem it to be a problem. Well, I know this Pooter team lost a lot of size and speed and physicality off their team from last year, but they always play with an edge, and nothing different so far. Skating hard, playing physical, doling out a little business when the ref's not looking. Part of the game. Eddie Chen, shots blocked. Jackson King hammers it down low. Maddox Charles in the corner pressuring. Sorensen out there with him. Dawson Charles back checks nicely, and that's going to end up going for an icing. When you back check and you take away time and space, you tend to force mistakes. That's what we saw right there. Been impressed with Dawson Charles' motor. I have to assume one of the youngest guys on the ice, and the feet are always going. Sutter, Bodine, McKidoo, Fisher and Green. Mackinnon throws a fake, reverses to Fisher. He gets bodied. Bodain's down there in support. Nice job to escape traffic there. He's got a head of steam up. Couldn't quite gather enough to headman, but he's still got the puck. Finds Green, slides it through the triangle. Green tries to get the shot off, loses an edge a little bit, off balance. Mackinnon tries to work it back in, but Pooter's there. Sutter, stick handles, looks, just misses Bodain. Green in pursuit. Nice escape by Pooter. 21's got some wheels, he's moving. Good job by Sutter, poked that one away. And that's going to be a power play for the Screaming Eagles. Well, the Pooter player, 21, he had a head of steam. Nice skater. Ended up getting the puck tipped away by Sutter. Mackinnon gathered, and 21 steamrolled him from behind, which you can't do. So, going to get a look at the Screaming Eagles power play. I'm going to claim immunity on any time I've said the word Valor. This is spring training for me as well. Sutter. Can't quite win the draw. Pooter knocks it in deep. Maddox Charles is going to gather. He's got Sorensen, Dawson Charles, Max Sutter, and Bauer Bodain out there. Your top power play here this morning. Charles, Sorensen, Maddox Charles, Dawson Charles, Maddox Charles. Tries to find Sorensen. He does a nice job settling it down. Walks to the middle. Connects with Dawson, flips it back to Maddox. Had a little something brewing there. Sorensen in a foot race. Nice hustle by Pooter. Tough play there. The forwards aren't always used to being on an island like that. And number 20 for Pooter ran down Sorensen, took some body, got a fortunate bounce, and came out the other side with it. So 10:38 to go in the second. Minute and 12 left on the Screaming Eagles power play. 2-0 Pooter. Landon Green tries to work it deep, fans a little bit. That puck is cleared. Fisher's going to go back and retrieve. He's got Eddie Chen, Jack Mackinnon, Lucas Scott, and Landon Green. Chen with it. He's going to establish zone entry on his own, it looks like. Loses it at the blue line, and back comes Pooter. Nice save. Big save there. You can't give up another goal here shorthanded. And huge save by the freshman there. Gathers it. Here's Fisher. Tape to tape. Mackinnon looks for help. He's got Green stationed on the blue line. He directs it in deep. Maddox Charles collects. Feeling the pressure. Puck squirts away from him. Maddox with it. Beats the first man. Gets a head of steam, beats the second man. Third guy got him. And we're back to even strength. Donaldson doesn't realize it, takes a shot in the back. Got to get a little more help from the bench there. You know, when you're on the bench and that power play ends, you got to let your guys know. Lucas Scott in pursuit. Maddox Charles lifts the stick. Dances around another man. Fisher puts somebody on their butt. Maddox showing a little physicality and frustration. He was getting roughed up pretty good in the corner there. Not sure I've ever seen Maddox lose his cool a little bit, but that might have been it. First time. First time for everything. I've had a lot of interaction with Maddox Charles off the ice. Great kid, great hockey player. Some kids have it and get it on the ice. He has it, he gets it. It's not often he has the puck and there's a play to be made and he doesn't make it. So we're going to be killing one here. Sutter, Green, King, and Chen, the 4 penalty killers. Pooter works it around top. Little crisscross. King there, causing problems. Sutter taking away some time and space. They work it back down low, try to feed the bumper. Can't connect. Sutter in pursuit. Shot high and wide. Landon Green putting the pressure on. Pooter able to get center. 23 fans on the one-timer. Pooter finding a little bit of ice in the middle here. Your job is always to keep the play to the outsides, give the goalie a chance when you're killing a penalty. A lot of new faces, and Coach Gwozdecki has a lot of ways he likes things done, and it's just going to take a little while to get everybody on the same page and playing the way Coach Gwozdecki always has them playing. So with 7:56 to go in the second, we're going to get a little halftime zam. There's 1:07 to go on Maddox Charles penalty. And 2-0 Pooter, and I'll be back in a few. All right, well, we'll see if Coach Gwozdecki worked a little magic in the locker room. I feel like what I saw was a young team, a team that hasn't played together very much. I believe I saw 8:55 on a Saturday morning legs. Certainly left quite a bit of meat on the bone in terms of our forecheck. There's a big difference between skating through the man and skating to about 10 feet away from the man and then gliding with your hands sticking out. And we were doing some of that. And, you know, it'll get corrected. Lucas Scott out there to kill with Connor Politi. Jackson King, Eddie Chen. Pooter steps, walks, fires wide, and that puck's out. Lucas establishes the middle here. Scott tries to keep his man wide. Good job by Connor Politi to prevent that step through. King keeps his man in the corner. Pooter steps, fires top of the circle into some traffic. Politi takes a heavy, awkward fall into the boards, but he's up and moving. That's where you're happy you're a big senior. That could do some damage. Pooter circles, puck just drifts wide. King keeping it out to the outside. Eddie Chen steps down. Puck gets centered. Well, there's some things you can give up when you're killing a penalty, and some you can't. And I'm going to put that in the category of ones you can't give up. In terms of the levels of importance of the defensive zone, the front of the net, high slot, even with 4 guys, you got to keep that area protected. Dangerous play there. Nice save by Reichenbach, who is a sophomore, I'm told. My producer corrected me during the break. Sorensen dangles his way through. Back to even strength here. You got Charles, and Sorensen with Mackinnon, Fisher. Maddox Charles, closest man, forces the puck up. Great job by Fisher to hold his man and the puck. That puck squeaks by Jack. Number 6, Mackinnon, looks up. Tape to tape. Dawson Charles had Maddox screaming up the middle, just a hair late, but puck gets intercepted. Those plays will start happening for the Screaming Eagles as we get a little more experience here. I think for some of these young guys, they've played AAA, they've played hockey with pace, but even the best 14-year-olds in the country aren't going to play with the same pace of a 17, 18-year-old. So there's going to be an adjustment here, but we have a lot of talent in this freshman, sophomore, junior class, and I fully expect this team's going to round into shape quickly. All right, Mackinnon puts on the brakes, draws a man to him, makes the pass to Fisher. Fisher cries uncle. Smart play, though, right on the goal. Did not go for an icing. Got Bodine. Max Sutter, nice job to keep it in. He's got help. Bodine with it. Oh, great chance. Tries to go short side high and just missed. Well, there's an excellent opportunity generated by some legs. Like I was saying, you move your feet, you take away time and space. Turnovers happen. When you get turnovers, you get opportunities. And that's what we saw right there. Sutter able to pick a pass off right at the blue line, kept it in matter of inches. Bodine recognizes, cuts towards the net, gets a nice feed from Sutter, creates a great chance, just misses short side high. Packard, Politi, Scott, Donaldson, and Chen. Donaldson gets stepped through by number 20. Eddie Chen's there. Feet get tangled. Pooter parents want a penalty. Either way, there's some skill on this Pooter team. 20's got some wheels. He got tangled up with Chen, went crashing into Landon. Everybody ends up in the net. Net's off. Going to have a face-off to our goalie's left. Packard on the draw. It's forehand side. Puck gets one to Donaldson. Misfires with Politi. Eddie Chen gathers. Indirect to Scott. Puck explodes off his stick a little bit. And Donaldson with it. He sees it. Good. He had Lucas Scott breaking up the side. Nice job to find him. Lucas just couldn't quite reel it in. Donaldson, good play to reverse. Senses the pressure. Lucas. Eddie Chen. Around to Donaldson. He collects it. He's got some pressure. Needs to move it. Does. Eddie Chen. Hits Lucas Scott. No icing there. Great hustle by Packard to pin his man. Buy some time. Politi's there. Sorensen's out. King. Fisher. Tries to break out middle. There's a lot of opening there. Oh, good little step around. Little forehand backhand. Beat his man. Tries to slide it through the defender. Decent job by that defender. Gave up 6 inches on Fish, but was able to tie him up enough. Maddox, Sorensen tipped in deep. Nice play there. Dawson Charles on the forecheck. Tries to deliver a little body and does. Sorensen putting some heat on. Good play by Fish to keep it in deep, but that puck's intercepted. Back comes Pooter. Great save. Good play by Pooter to set up in a triangle, find the high man, get a good shot, but Reichenbach's up to the challenge. That puck shot in wide. Pooter trying to force it to the net front. Good job by our interior defense. Maddox finds Dawson. Looks for some support, but Pooter's back with numbers. That one buzzed the tower. No harm done. Maddox gets the blue line. He's getting heavy pressure. Dawson tries to cut it back. Can't quite work it through. Mackinnon knocks it in deep. Bodine going to be the closest man to that. He's working hard to get there. Max Sutter out. Landon Green. Mackinnon and Donaldson. Donaldson closest man. Chips it from Mackinnon. Does a nice job getting his body between the puck and the opponent. Pooter still comes away with it, though. That would have been pretty sweet. Nice attempt at the backhand wraparound. You don't see that terribly often. Almost worked. Sutter hustling. Pretty skater. Real fluid player. I think once he adjusts to the pace out here, he's going to be a factor for sure for the Screaming Eagles. He was a Mr. Everything for the JVs last year. He's got his head up, good hands. He saw Green, did not see the guy in between he and Green, unfortunately. That puck hits the post, lucky for the Eagles. Donaldson battles, Chen battles, Sutter in support. Chipped up, nice stick lift by Bodine. Can't quite get out though. Good save again by Reichenbach. Screaming Eagles on their heels once again here. Just not really connecting on the breakout too well. Landon Green's got the puck. Tries to hit Sutter, hits him in the feet. Puck still in the zone. Like to see Landon just use his skating ability there. He's an incredibly skilled young player with good wheels. I think he was gassed. I was going to say I'd like to see him catch that pass and start skating up ice, but as I watch him go to the bench, I think he was out of juice. So Screaming Eagles fortunate to get an icing call there, get fresh legs out. Packard, Politi, Scott with King and Fisher on D. Great save. And that puck is thrown into the goal. That's not going to work. I mean, not a bad try, but ref's right there. You can't fool this veteran reffing crew. Tell you that. I've had these guys in men's league thousands of times. They get me every time. Packard, King, Fisher. Nice little D to D. Tries to feather it up to Scott, a little too soft. King smartly reverses. Fisher's got a second. Throws it towards Scott. Nobody home for another great save. Shots are piling up here for Pooter. Sophomore goalie up to the task so far. Lucas handles it, flips it up to the point man. Just out of sorts at the moment. Like to see Lucas recognize there that, you know, he's down pretty deep and the centerman's hasn't had a chance to swing through yet. So if you're going to throw it up like that, you better get it over that defenseman, because that's the guy you're supposed to be covering. But early season, it'll all get worked out. Dawson tries to hit Sorensen. Looked like it might have made some contact, but officials will call that an icing, and we'll do it again. Mackinnon, Chen, Charles Sorensen. Maddox playing center today. We're down a few guys. One of those players that you can put anywhere and he's going to succeed. Puck bounces loose. Sorensen finds Dawson Charles. Ridden off nicely by the Pooter defender. And that's going to do it for the second period. Have to admit, I got into calling play-by-play and I forgot that the segment of the second period that was left was only about 7 minutes, so I didn't anticipate that buzzer. Well, the boys are working hard. They're digging, getting some good goaltending here this morning. Got 3 players missing out of your normal top 6 or 9 forward group, so you're getting to see some faces that you might not see play as heavy a minutes, and it's good. It's all good for the team. The more we get everybody reps and experience, even if we fail here early in the season, the better the Screaming Eagles will be. Coach Gwozdecki over there, fairly animated, coaching them up pretty hard. It's like a cup of coffee for those boys over there. Caffeine substitute, Coach Gwozdecki. I can only think that Coach Gwozdecki views this season and this team as a tremendous opportunity, because there's a lot of skill here, a lot of speed, a lot of youth, and a chance for him to shine, to be honest. I mean, there's enough here to put together a heck of a team, and I'm sure he's going to do it. Oh, great pass. Maddox Charles finds Sorensen, tips it on, but the goalie's equal to the task. Great play, though. Dawson with it, composed. Excellent pass up. Sorensen tries it, Maddox. Pooter's working hard, and when you work hard, you tend to deflect, intercept, mess up a lot of plays and a lot of passes, and that's what's happening right now to the Screaming Eagles. Good feed. Maddox. Sorensen, this is Mackinnon, steps around a man, wisely dumps it in. Screaming Eagles will go for a change. It's going to bring out Bodine. Maddox Charles and Landon Green. Maddox still waiting for a change here. Takes some contact. Maddox has definitely put on some pounds and some age and some thickness this year. He's got a little bit of a physicality to his game now that he has not had the last 2 years. which is nice when you can marry that with the skill. Here comes Sutter. He's got Green. Another nice defensive play. That's an example of a play that I think Sutter's going to connect on in short order. Just a hair late. Just, you know, there's always an adjustment to pace when you move up a level. But the head was up. Puck's on his stick, in control. Makes the right play just a split second late. Those plays are going to come for this team very soon. Sutter, closest man to it. He's working on it. Landon chips it up the boards. Takes a little body for fun. Here's Bodine. He's got some space. Collects. Works his way through. Gets pinched off by the Pooter D. They start the breakout. Nice stick there by Sutter. Try to keep it in. Chips it up. Landon Green gathers, circles. Fires it on net. Why not? See if the goalie's paying attention. Lucas Scott, closest man to it. Tries to angle his man off. 18 with some speed. Escapes the pressure. Works it deep. Chen. Can't handle it. King can't handle it. It's by Politi as well, back around the other way. Everybody's just playing a little slap the puck around right now. Early season hockey. Chen, closest man to it. 20 thinks better of a collision with Eddie. Might see that a lot this year. He's not small, and he's not shy. Politi pressures. Pooter works it around. Fans. Puck's out of the zone. Good break for Screaming Eagles there. Lucas Scott gets his stick on the puck, but Pooter controls. Coming down on Chen. Steps to the middle. Good focus through traffic there. Great save with the glove. Pooter was crisscrossing. You had a couple defenders. That shot was a little trickier than it looked, and good focus by Landon to see it into the mitt. Take the whistle. Well, now would be a good time for Valor to see if they can mount some pressure here. McKidoo, Fisher on D. And you got Maddox, Dawson, Charles with Hoyt Sorensen out there. Pooter wins the draw. Shot through, off the post, into the corner. Maddox with it. Feathers it over. Sorensen finds Dawson. Here comes Maddox, cuts middle. Sorensen. Oh, that was a beautiful play developing there. Just missed top right corner. Back comes Pooter, 3-on-2. Good stick by Fisher. Unfortunately goes right to Pooter for a shot on net. Reichenbach up to the challenge once again. Here comes number 20 for Pooter. Called his number a few times. He can move. Maddox Charles wisely stick handles away from pressure. Takes a look at what he has. Finds Elijah Fisher. Fisher realizes he's alone and skates across the blue line, tries a shot. End of the shift for him, though. When I coach defensemen, I always try to let them know you get far enough into a shift, not really a great time to join the offense because you get caught and then you have no legs to get back. So Fisher wisely steps through, takes what the defense gives him, takes a shot on net, gets an ozone faceoff. Sutter, Bodine, and Green. Sutter takes some contact. Puck bounces to Green, though. Tries to find the 5-hole. Pooter goalie squeezes it. So Max paid the price there, but ended up chipping it ahead to Green. Good sacrifice. Created a great opportunity. Sutter wins the draw. Bodine taps to Chen. Chen can't quite find the deep man. Good job to recover, though. Break up that pass. Pucks work deep, not icing. There's an example of a forecheck I'd like to see. A little more feet and a little less glide, but again, I think guys are still finding their game legs. It's one thing to lift weights and play summer ball. It's a whole nother deal to play the real season and 3 17-minute periods and be able to move your feet the whole time. Chen's going to go. He joined the rush, then face planted a Pooter player into the boards, and not gonna get away with that. And now Eddie's hearing it from all 5'7" of number 9 here. I'm sure he's really worried about it. I think Eddie's 6'3" and probably $185, and plays that way. Can't fault 9 though. One of those plays where you see your teammate go face first into the glass and you get a little upset. So 2 minute, I believe it's a hit from behind. Got Sorensen, Maddox Charles, Jackson King, and Jack Mackinnon killing this penalty. Sorensen steers his man wide. This is what Coach Gwozdecki likes. I think as the season progresses, you'll see them pinch that play off at the blue line, cause a turnover, and it'll get sent down the other way. But in this instance, Pooter's able to break the pressure, get in and establish a little power play. Gonna get some fresh legs. Politi, Lucas Scott up front on the kill. Elijah Fisher, Austin Donaldson on the back end. Like to see this draw get won. He does win it, but Pooter first to the puck. Politi's on his man. Walks, takes a shot. I don't mind Connor giving up that play. Goalie handles that easily. No traffic, far out, wrist shot. Another 10 seconds gone on the penalty. Minute 21 left to go on that. 11-12 to go here in the third period. 2-0 Pooter. Sorensen takes the draw for the Eagles, wins it. Fisher takes a monster cut at it. Fans a little bit though. Another great save. Fisher's got time. Wisely gives it to Maddox. See if we can get a little offense going. 1-on-4, no luck. Maddox moving those feet though. Sorensen pressures. Charles, they swing it over. Another harmless shot. Give that up all day. Just got to protect the middle of the ice, which they did that time. Maddox leading the charge out here. Most experienced guy out here. Working hard, trying to make something happen. Politi fights his way through. Lucas Scott. Well, unfortunately, got 3 blue shirts pulled a little too far into the right-hand corner. Creates an awful lot of dangerous ice for the Pooter squad. And Jackson King was engaged with his man, but way too good of a look off the boards for the Pooter winger. Finds his teammate. They connect and it slides in back door. So that'll do it for the power play. We got Sutter, Bodine, and Landon Green. Jackson King steps, seals off the red line nicely, pucks in deep. Landon Green hustling. Bodine takes some contact, maintains possession, steps through. Nice feed. Sutter tries to hit Green, can't connect. Oh, there's a great shot. Oh, wow. That shot from King was labeled. But Pooter goalie just got enough of it to kind of knock it down. The puck ping-ponged up and down and did not quite dribble in, but that was probably our closest chance to a goal right there so far. Packard, Scott, Politi battling. There's Fisher, he holds it in. It's out there with Donaldson. Politi working back, good back check. 2-on-3, this should get neutralized. Puck's thrown deep. Pooter doing a nice job of hanging on despite the lack of numbers. And Lucas Scott just got face planted into the boards. I think we're gonna get a power play out of this. Yeah, he was tossed face first in and then unceremoniously stepped on by the same kid. That's hockey. Refs up to the task though. So Screaming Eagles gonna get their, I believe, second power play of the game here. And we've got Sutter, Bodine, Dawson, and Maddox Charles, and Hoyt Sorensen. Maddox and Hoyt are up top. Sutter tips it back. Nice move by Sorensen. Bodine throws it towards goal. Dawson does a nice job of using his body against the bigger player. Maddox hard across. Sorensen back to Maddox. He has Bodine on the doorstep. Good sticks by Pooter to knock that play up off its kilter. Maddox, Dawson tries to force it in front. We had good numbers there, not a bad idea. Bodine, Sorensen, they crisscross. Maddox tries to step through. Again, good job by Dawson to gather a bouncing puck. Good hustle by Sorensen to keep it in, take some body, but here comes Maddox now. Oh, great look for Sutter. I think Pooter just got a tip on that, otherwise it was going in. Maddox, Dawson has a little bit of room short side, tries it. He's got Sutter there to gather up that rebound. Good puck retrieval. Maddox, Sorensen, good diagonal pass. Dawson, Maddox tries a one-timer. He's got great play there. Had a little bit of traffic in front. Nice feed from Dawson. Maddox rips the one-timer labeled low right corner, but the goalie sticks his pad out. I'm impressed. The chances we have had, this goalie's been up to the task. The other thing I'm noticing is we're missing a little heft with the guys that are out today. You're probably short. You're probably short 560 pounds of forward across 3 juniors and seniors here. Might be a little bit of different tune on the physicality that I'm seeing. Pooter's awfully confident throwing the body around out there right now. Green, Fisher finds Mackinnon. He escapes the pressure. He's looking, tries a short side shot. Had Lucas Scott waiting there for a rebound. That's not a bad play at all. Penalty's up, and here comes Pooter. Fisher recognizes just in time. Does a great job sealing off that 2-on-1. 10 for Blacks, feeling it. Circles the net, almost buries it on the far side. Fisher tells Lucas Scott to get up ice, delivers a pass. Puck's not handled though. Puck's in Eddie Chen's feet. Connor Politi hustles after it. Hard worker, number 20. Donaldson's back. Does battle in the corner, pays the price, but works it up. Bodine gets it to Packard. Packard's battling hard. Bodine comes away with it. He's got Politi. Politi has to wait. Packard looks far side, tries the shot. Bodine throws one towards net. Jackson King steps in to hem that puck in. Connor Politi, good job recognizing. Backfills, covers the point. Bodine waiting in the high slot while Packard and Jackson King battle. And that puck's sent back up. Donaldson with it. Looking for help, finds it. Packard curls it to King. Had a man, but he jumped over the board, so he has to go collect his own pass and does. Sorensen takes some pressure, pins it, waiting for help. It arrives, it's Dawson Charles. Dawson works it back. Donaldson Puck was on his backhand and needed a second to be able to get it under control. Maddox chips to Dawson, finds Sorensen in front. Can't quite get good wood on it. Had the whole far side, and he knew it, and he tried for it. Puck just went off the heel of the stick. No goal. Good find by Donaldson. Finds Charles, who finds Charles. That's Maddox in the corner. He's got Dawson. If he can connect, he tries. It's there. That puck's in. Homer announcer says that puck's in. But the goalie rolls over, and it's not in. Man, there was some daylight. Maddox circled the net. He knew he had his line mates sitting on the back post. He somehow got it over there, but the Pooter goalie's solid. He's athletic. He got back. There was a spot. Dawson was hammering at it. I thought it squirted in, but the goalie was able to work his stick along the goal line and set up a little wall. Fisher, Bodine, he's got Sutter in front, tries to find him, can't. Mackinnon tips it to Fisher. Mackinnon gets the red line, gonna work it deep, hopefully. Dangles a few guys, tries to get a shot off, that's blocked. Sutter, closest man, forces the pass up. Bodine intercepts. Sutter with it, throws it to net front. He's got Green. Green has a chance, fires at it. You're not going to bully Landon Green. He had every right to take a hack at that puck. Puck was loose. Goalie tied it up. He stopped hammering. Pooter D-man comes in, gives him the business. Landon gives him the business back, and I guess it's the magic 3, right? Is it the 3? Well, whatever. In that case, he was the first guy and the third guy, and the third guy always gets called. So refs are talking. That looked like a send them both kind of situation to me. And I think the refs are going to probably end up doing that. We'll see. They're going over to talk to the Pooter bench. And, yep, here he comes, number 5. The vaunted number 5 villain in the box. But I don't mind that. Boys being boys. He's protecting his goalie. Green's a feisty player, not going to back down. Nothing outside of the bounds of normal hockey there. You send them off, and let's play 5-on-5 and keep going. Packard, Politi, Scott, Donaldson, and Chen. Packard tries to chip it back. That puck's intercepted. Back comes Pooter. Politi's back. Sends Donaldson to the man. That puck's just chipped past the post. Lucas Scott beats his man, throws it up, nobody home. Saw Eddie Chen, but he was thoroughly pressured there, so that puck ended up going out to the point. That's sort of a play I've seen a handful of times today where Valor wingers are down deep. They throw it up, but it goes to the point and nobody's home. Easy keep in, and Pooter can reset the offense. Sometimes you just have to eat the puck along the boards till there's a better play. Or you have to find a way to flip it up and out the middle, but you can't throw it up to the D-man and just give him the puck back. Reichenbach handles it. 20, Pooter's closest man to him, looking for help, doesn't get it. Good chance there, 17 fans on it. Back comes Scott, head of steam, he's got numbers. He's got Maddox, he's got Politi. Scott rips it high side and scores. Great play by Lucas Scott. Streaking down the left wing boards, has Politi crash in the net, has Maddox Charles in the slot. Goalie's got a lot to think about there. Scott throws the brakes, looks at Politi, and rips it short side high. Well, some good senior leadership there from Politi and Scott. That's going to be a really valuable line for the Screaming Eagles, and ultimately when Chassa season starts, if we can have Packard, Politi, and Scott contributing not only physically and defensively, but putting some numbers up on the scoreboard, we're going to be in good shape. So Eddie Chen tries to connect with Sorensen. They can't. That'll be an icing. 3 minutes to go. 3-1 now. Reichenbach has had a great game in net. Faced a lot of pucks. Donaldson, Mackinnon, Sorensen here. Tries to throw it off the board, step around his man. There's Maddox. Oh, Maddox with a great little toe drag. I know what he was trying to do. If he can collect that on his backhand and go upstairs, this is a 3-2 game. Hooter will take the icing after that rush. Good effort by Maddox. Good effort by Sorensen. Seen a lot out of Dawson Charles today in the hustle, grit, and playmaking department. Coach Gwozdecki shuffling up what he's working with here. We're going to get Sutter, Politi, and Bodine. Mackinnon, Donaldson. Puck's one back. Jack with it. Feathers it through. Good save on the right pad by the Pooter goalie. Pooter first to it, collects and leaves the zone. Puck's thrown in deep. Jack chips it, looking for help. Bauer's there. Goes D to D. He's got Bodine if he can find him, and he does. Bodine has that puck bounce. Tough flipping pass. Like that Donaldson saw that play. Just didn't quite connect. Landon will take a face-off to his left. Give Coach Gwozdecki a chance to fire out some fresh legs and see if we can put another one on the board here. 2:39 to go. Green, Packard, and Scott with Fisher and Chen. It's almost 13 feet of defenseman out there. Green working hard. Forces the errant pass. Fisher's there to deflect it, but Pooter regathers. Work their way down. Actually, that puck just got some short side crossbar. Green throws it up. Probably going to be an icing. No, that's waved off. That benefits Pooter. Let another 20, 30 seconds go. Maddox and Dawson Charles. Fisher bumps into Lucas Scott. Maddox feathers a backhand, but that puck's knocked out of midair nicely. Good look, but good, better defense. 12's looking to give it away, but couldn't quite establish pressure there. Dawson Charles letting number 12 hear it a little bit. Asking him what's for lunch maybe, I'm not sure, but giving him a little bit of an earful. I don't mind seeing that out of the freshman. Sorensen's going to take the draw. He's flanked by Maddox Charles. You got Bodine, Dawson Charles, Donaldson, Mackinnon, and no goaltender. So we had a nice chance there. Net is empty. Pooter's able to find it. That should do it, unfortunately, for this Saturday morning Twisted Wrister Game 2 of the Screaming Eagles fall season. Screaming Eagles depth has been challenged today. Guys are giving it everything they got, but you know, when you play, you're forced to play with different line combinations and different roles, and guys getting more minutes than they're used to, and it's early in the season. I have every excuse because I'm a homer. Some good pressure there. Nice shot on by Dawson. Sorensen and Maddox were buzzing there, created a little opportunity, but couldn't find the back of the net. Donaldson's going to go for a change. Actually, we're going to get a clean, fresh 5 here. Lucas Scott, the sole goal scorer for the Screaming Eagles, is out there with Packard, Politi, King, and Fisher. Politi pressures. Lucas Scott rides his man off. Good puck support from King. Great save. Fisher fires it on, has got Lucas Scott on the back door. They can't make it happen. King playing one-on-one with number 5. Nice poke check there. Connor comes in, gets a little body for the road here. Fisher sees it coming, no big deal. Takes some heat. He's a big boy. He's a former youth football player. That's not a big deal for him. Well, I think my first star of the game's got to be Landon Reichenbach. Saw a lot of shots. Held it down. All of Pooter's goals were earned. No gimmies, 1 empty netter. Just got outworked a little bit here. Early Saturday morning. As I said earlier, though, I think Coach Gwozdecki should be really excited about the opportunity he has to shape these guys. Got a lot of young, good hockey players. Got some big, strong, heavy veterans that can make plays. This team's going to round into form pretty soon. It's going to be fun to watch. Eddie Chen gloves it down, and that's going to do it. Well, if you're Pooter, you got to feel pretty good about that one because you got slapped around by the Screaming Eagles and on into Chassa last season. And got to feel good about coming away with a 4-1 win over the Screaming Eagles. We may see them again as the weekend shakes out and the quarterfinals begin on Sunday, but we'll be back tonight for the Screaming Eagles' third round robin game before we get into the playdown tomorrow. Everybody enjoy your Saturday. Happy Labor Day weekend. I'm out.